New year, new handbags. Today we are going to be talking about the 6 handbags you need to know about for 2025. These are brands that are up and coming. These are handbags you're going to be seeing a lot more of, and there are some trends that are going to be really big for 2025. So let's get into the video. Hi guys, my name is Alana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here we discuss all things fashion, luxury, and handbags. So if those are things that are interesting to you, then I hope you would do me the favor of hitting the subscribe button down below if you have not already. I truly appreciate all of your support and I really love the community that we are building here. Having said that, let's get into the handbags. Now, the first one is a handbag that I did talk about a little while ago, and if you're interested in checking out that video, of course, I will link it below for you also. But I am talking about the LouLou line from Saint Laurent. Now, the LouLou line was such a popular line. It had a puffer style chevron quilting that the brand has become quite known for, and it was definitely one of the brand's best sellers. But there was a little back and forth with the prices. They were being increased, they were being decreased, and now it seems that as we are in 2025, the line has been revamped altogether, and now we have much more of an east-west style handbag. Instead of the bag coming in calfskin, it is now actually in lambskin. It is leather lined. There are some features such as like a pouch inside of the bag as well as a mirror. So it does seem that this brand has really tried to revamp the line and make it a little bit more luxurious. I did go and check out this handbag in person because I definitely had some questions. I had worried if this bag was going to be too similar to my puffer line, or I was also worried that this was just going to take away from the carefree, everyday nature that was the original LouLou line. So I would love to hear your opinions on what you guys think of this bag. As I said, the original was a lot more square and it was definitely a little bit more of an everyday style, seeing as how its smallest bag did actually have even a leather crossbody strap. Whereas now in this new version as well, they all have chain straps, and like I said, they all have this more delicate but beautiful lambskin leather. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this if you have purchased this bag. And like I said, I do a really good deep dive into this handbag as well and some of the changes that I will link down below if you're interested in hearing a little bit more about that. Saint Laurent is one of my favorite fashion houses, so this is definitely a brand I'm going to be keeping an eye on for changes coming in 2025. The next handbag on the list comes from the fashion house Bottega Veneta, and I feel like it is very important to mention Bottega on this list, and that is because though its parent company, Kering, hasn't been doing so well in terms of sales, Bottega Veneta has actually been holding it down, and they have been seeing growth even in these very precarious times for the luxury market. Now, the bag we're going to talk about today from Bottega Veneta is one that I don't think has blown up just yet. However, I can see that this bag encompasses a lot of the trends. It's going to be one to watch out for in 2025. Forgive me if I'm butchering the name, but this is the Bottega Veneta Pinacoteca bag. It is an east-west style tote bag, and it does have the beautiful intrecciato leather weave that we love from Bottega. What I find extremely interesting and unique about this handbag is the fact that this is a reversible tote. We have been seeing that other fashion houses, and yes, specifically I'm talking about Louis Vuitton, has come out with this kind of reversible two-tone, two-style handbag trend, and it seems that Bottega is jumping on it. Louis Vuitton has done this with their Neverfull bag, and it seems that Bottega Veneta is taking their own personal flair on this. So what I really love is the one particular style had the fondant on the exterior and a contrasting beautiful blue on the inside as well. I think that this is a really cool girl style bag. I think it's also still, if you know, you know. This is not a style that is completely taken off yet, but I do think Bottega has done a really good job of coming up with some really stylish it bags as of lately, and I can see that this bag is one that could certainly be taking off. What is your opinion on a reversible handbag? Is that something that you do find interesting, or is that something that you look at and think, I'm fine to carry my bag just one way? Now, me personally, I don't know if I would get the use out of a reversible bag. I think I'd probably stick to one side more than another, but I could definitely see that Bottega Veneta is taking their handbags and putting a little twist on it. Definitely something to keep out for in 2025. The next brand we're going to talk about is called The Horse. Now, this is a brand that I haven't spoken about on my channel, and this is definitely more of an approachable price point for a handbag brand, though from what I've been hearing, the quality is absolutely there, and that is why I feel like you need to know about the Clementine bag for 2025. This is a bag that has beautiful leather, and it actually has a very similar shape to the Loewe puzzle bag. Now, the Loewe puzzle bag has certainly seen a lot of price increases, and they've come out with a new model that is the Puzzle Edge handbag, and I think that that one is a little less popular than the original. If you are looking for an alternative to the puzzle bag, I think that the Horse is a great place to look. The Clementine bag does have that same kind of rectangular shape. You can use the bag as a crossbody, but what I really love is the price point here. You can get this full leather handbag for $300, and I just feel like because of that, a great everyday piece that definitely encompasses craftsmanship as well as beautiful style too. I also love that this bag is not so in your face. You don't have logos everywhere, and not to say that the bag I was comparing it to, the Loewe puzzle, does, but this just gives you another alternative at a great entry-level price point in my opinion too. What I thought was really interesting is when I was researching about this brand and this handbag, I came across a video from Tanner Leatherstein, and I will also link that video down below. He said that the Horse and the Clementine bag was in fact one of the most requested bags he had to review and look at the cost and whether or not it was worth it to its consumers. He actually did this close to the end of 2024, but he said it still made it on his list for best value bags for 2024, and he is highly recommending it going into 2025. So for me, these are all check marks on things I would personally be looking for a handbag. So if you have looked into the brand, the Horse, or if you even have this handbag, please let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of it. Like I said, this is something I would be willing to look at. It is something that I'm seeing talked about a little bit more on YouTube, on social media now, but definitely a bag we will continue to see in 2025, and in my opinion, a brand that is definitely on the come up. Next up, we are going to talk about another brand that has been absolutely killing it lately, and this again is at a little bit more of an approachable price point. Of course, we're talking about Coach, and I'm also going to be mentioning a bag that I have talked about before. That is the Coach Swing Zip Bag. I love this and its East-West style shape. I love that it has an elongated shoulder strap that you can adjust a little bit, and I just think that the glove tan leather used for this bag makes it stunning, as well as with this silhouette. And I actually love the style of this bag so much that I did recommend this in the only 5 handbags you need at a more affordable price point. So I will also link that for you if you guys want to check out some of the other picks I have. But this silhouette in this handbag is absolutely stunning. I am very tempted to get this bag myself. I love the fact that, again, Coach is known for its really great quality at a more approachable price point. Now, I'm not saying this one is as cheap as the $300 bag we talked about with the Horse, but being anywhere under $1,000, in my opinion, for a quality leather handbag is a really great point. Now, this is also a handbag that wasn't always at the forefront of Coach's advertising. However, you will see that this handbag is now coming out in more popular and trending collections. For example, this bag can be found in the new Cherry collection, which absolutely has me so tempted, you guys. I had been looking at this bag in the beautiful brown maple color, but then I saw that this version had come out and I was absolutely drooling. I even saw another creator here on YouTube, Jessie Styles, unbox its bag in the Cherry collection, and it has me even more tempted than I was before. I will link her unboxing of this down below because it was just stunning, and I think if you have not checked out the Coach Swing Zip, then you really need to, because this is a bag that I do think we're going to be seeing more, and we're going to be seeing in more collections from Coach. Plus, we might want to get our hands on this before we see some more increases like we do with popular bags in general. The next bag is from a brand that has definitely been killing it as well. We're talking about Prada, and I'm referring to the Aimee handbag. Now, this is like a hobo style slouchy bag. It comes in a couple different sizes. It is fully leather, lined as well as on the exterior, and it is a bag that I have been seeing pick up popularity at the end of 2024, and I know it is being pushed by the brand into 2025. As I said, you can see a lot of their seasonal colors being pushed with this handbag as well, and I have been seeing this handbag more on social media too. Now, there has been talk that we are moving away from the mini bags and we are looking for bigger, more practical handbags, and this bag definitely covers that. It is a nice hobo bag that has the zip closure on top, so in my opinion, I feel like it is very functional. This is a great bag to run all of your errands if you need to carry a few more things. Some people even take this handbag for travel. I also love that this is not covered in logos yet again, though of course it does have the Prada logo on the front. I also like that this does have an adjustable strap. You can wear this as a long shoulder, or even crossbody it. So there are some options here as well. Now, this is a pricier bag. This is coming in under $4,000, quite close to that $4,000 mark. But I feel if you want a quality bag that is going to stand the test of time, this is a good one. There is always a need for a big kind of hobo style bag that will carry all of your necessities. And not to mention, Prada has been on its A game as well. Prada and its sister company Miu Miu have been topping the charts for popularity and sales in 2024. I certainly think we're going to see that carried onto 2025. And because of it, I do think that this Prada Aimee bag is going to be one to look out for. So if you're interested in purchasing this one and hopping on that trend, then I think 2025 is a great time to do so. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are enjoying it, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. Like I said, I really appreciate every like, share, comment, subscription. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you so much, and let's get on to this last brand now. Now, we could not have a list of bags you need to know about in 2025 without mentioning Louis Vuitton. Now, this is a bag that most of us handbag lovers already know quite a bit about, but I do think it's worth reiterating for 2025. So of course I'm talking about the Louis Vuitton Speedy handbag. Now, there's a couple reasons why I think this is a bag to watch out for in 2025. The first reason being, ever since Pharrell became creative director, he has been pushing the Speedy handbags and has definitely brought it to a new level, bringing out leather variations for a bag that was kind of known as a classic and was often looked at as a more entry-level bag. With him bringing out the leather P9 Speedies, we definitely have seen the way that the Speedy has been looked at changed a little bit more. It has been seen as a lot more luxurious. We have seen exotic versions of the Speedy come out, and that is something that hasn't really been done before. Because of this, the prices have gone up, and we have also seen some more entry-level versions of the bag disappear. For example, we have seen that the classic Speedy that does not have the crossbody strap attached has been removed from the Louis Vuitton website. I also did a video on recently discontinued Louis Vuitton handbags. If you're interested in checking that out as well, I'll also link it so you can watch it after this video. But I do talk about some of the bags and classics that have been removed from the fashion house. The classic Speedy is one of those handbags. And partly the reason for this that a lot of people have been speculating is because of the fact that they are trying to make it so the Speedy is looked at as a little bit more luxurious, a little bit more prestige. But what is interesting about that is, in fact, the version that was discontinued was the original version of the bag. It was a top handle carry bag. But if you're interested in some of the newer versions that are being put out, there are versions like the soft Speedy, which goes into that kind of oversized, slouchy trend that we have been seeing a lot in recent years, as well as, like I said, if you're interested in looking for a leather or exotic Speedy, then those are options for you as well. I would love to hear your opinion on what you think about Louis Vuitton switching up the way that the Speedy is viewed, making it appear that it is more top tier than what we know it to be. What are your opinions on the Speedy? Are you a Speedy lover? The Speedy is definitely a bag that I had considered myself, although I felt like the classic 25 and the bigger sizes were just a little too big for me. The Speedy 20 is what I had looked at as well. So I just feel that there are so many variations, and if you are interested in Louis Vuitton, if you are interested in the heritage, then certainly a Speedy bag is one you have to be watching out for in 2025. We have now made it to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this video interesting. Let me know down below which bag I mentioned today was your favorite from this list, and if there are any bags that you feel like we need to keep on our radars for 2025. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video.